Alright, for this next one we're going to do the AI. Instead of doing the grid system, we're just going to do some waypoints here. So waypoints right now, eventually will be set up so that you can choose your own direction, but it'll be, I think it is set up for column direction. So we'll place in, I'm going to put in a waypoint up here, down here, there we go. So if we place in the waypoints like this, and then we're actually using this as the grid, so this is actually going to be, it's going to be a path grid type for waypoint. What that's going to allow us to do is actually use that one. So in place of doing this, we're actually going to get this created as a grid for us. Right now, I don't think it's going to come in until we go out and back in, so we'll just go back out and then drop back in. There we go. So then the lines get made, and then based on, and this is one of the things we're still just kind of working through, but based on the waypoint itself, if I add to it, for instance, if I go in and just show you here so you can see it, if I add to the point, this is going to continue creating the grids for us as long as you're going with a column row system. If any of these guys, like we had from here, if any of these guys can't be seen, then actually your pathing is going to be around it. So this is part of the fun element to the waypoints, is that you can actually see where they can see and where they can't, and then you can set them up appropriately with it. Alright, so same kind of thing. This player is still working on the grid, but it's also working on the random. So when we play, he's now going to pick. She's now going to pick between the 6-8 different spots to go between. And then the way the pathing on this one, the little line, it goes between 2 points. It should eventually go into all the points. Grid system works right with it, but this one's a little bit tricky on it. So there we go. So now you got your character choosing a different point to go through and setting it up that way. And then based on that, just something kind of consider is that if, just like the other one, if I move this guy somewhere, this is going to interrupt the flow. There's a dynamic option available that's currently turned on for the pathing, is that in game you may actually have something that comes across this, and you can have it where it stops the pathing for that area until it leaves the area. Alright, and that is pretty much the basics for pathing on those elements right there. It should kind of give you a good idea of what you can do with it for the auto, and then we're going to do another one which will actually be more of a cutscene style, where the player runs into a spot and then it takes control and then gives you control back after. So we'll do that one next.